get in gear, boys. Make sure the brake's out. How crazy am I? It's allowed to wear your seatbelts out on brake laws. But we can embellish it a little bit because where I'm going, I want to get to my guns fast. We're going where it's wild. You have to excuse me, my camera guy had a nasty run-in with a shark. It's bad news. Couldn't make it this morning. Lost part of an eyebrow. Terrible, terrible disfigurement. I think he'll live. Yeah, they had a Raggedy Andy, and they took part of his eyebrow and sewed it back on my camera guy. And it looks just as good as new now. Anyway, looks like they drew down fresh gravel. They always do that after monsoon season. We've had a rough monsoon season this year. The sharks got out. They've been swimming through the ditches and through the mud into people's houses. If you didn't have shark bait volunteer, well, you may be in for a rude awakening. But we're going for it again. Giovanni always goes the distance. Giovanni, Heinrich, Sanchez. Wild Iowa adventures, folks. It's wild out here, and it don't get any wilder than Iowa. It's like driving on marbles, this fresh gravel. Anyway, here we are. We're driving into the morning sun, and that can be painful on your eyes. Actually, you can burn your eyes right out of your skull if you're not careful. Man, you wouldn't know where you're going. You might not know where you're going anyway, because there aren't any street signs out here, and it's easy to get lost. Iowa being the largest state in the Union, followed closely by Alaska, then Texas. But, well, for a second I lost my place. Now I know where I am. We got about another 3,700 miles to drive before we get where we're going. We're going to the Lost Lake, which recently appeared after the glacier came through during the monsoon. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there, and you'll get there too. And it'll be an adventure, and you're gonna love it. There you go. Alright, once you catch this. You see that? That's where we're going, folks. Yeah. That's where we're going. And here's how it looks. That's right. It could be bad. It could be bad, it could be worse. Alright. This road goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles. But this is a typical Iowa road. Later on today, the big trucks will be coming down this road, coming in from Los Angeles, you know. This road goes directly into Des Moines. You can't get into Des Moines unless you drive in on a road like this, unless you fly in, I suppose. This is the only way. Look at this, man. Yeah, here we go. Bam. Bam. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, stop. Stop. It is I. It is I. Giovanni, Heinrich, Sanchez. And I'm here. And you're with me, I'm glad. Because people need entertainment. The best time to entertain them is when they're not expecting it. And so, I've got something in store for you today. Something that you're gonna like. And you'll come back. You'll come back to see me because it's always a lot of fun with Giovanni, and it's really wild in Iowa. Everybody says so. But here's how we got here. Can you see that? Yeah, that's a typical Iowa road. That road happens to lead right into Des Moines, the capital city. We're about 3,700 miles away from it, though, right now. We're on the very tip, the closest to Canada you can get in Iowa, and just across the border, there it is. That's Canada over there, folks. A lot of people don't know. Iowa goes from pretty much Texas all the way up to Canada. It's a big state. It's the biggest state in the United States, followed only by Alaska and Texas, the only two that are even close. Well, Rhode Island's in there. Rhode Island's pretty darn close. But here we go. And this is where we're at. And this is what we're going to do today. I'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. All right. Moseying along now. As you can see, we've got places to go. We got everything we need. So, Giovanni's quick on his feet. Carry just what you need. Make sure you have a rifle. Make sure you have a pistol. And you know, it's good to have a cameraman too. Today Giovanni is without a cameraman, but I'm not going to let that slow me down. Well, maybe a little bit. Keep you in the inside. Because I hate to throw the camera in the water. I threw the cameraman in the water the other day because he wouldn't shut up. Iowa is a thick, vast jungle, dense, impenetrable vegetation. It takes a wild man like Giovanni to push through. Here we are, folks. We're here. And it's beautiful. Now we're gonna catch some fish.